Okay, sorry for actually spamming videos about the MADARA and HASHIRAMA, but I'm excited. It's the last chance, okay? It's Blazing the last chance, so I'm actually excited about it. I come up with what I think the banner should be. Probably won't be like how I want it to be, but I came up with how it should, in my opinion, how it should be. So I actually also put in my head like an idea for step ups, but actually let me talk about featured. So for the last couple of Blazing festivals, we have not got features. That was a big bummer for me, because featured units are the reason why you should summon in a banner, right? You see a banner, oh, it has 4 good featured units. I'm gonna summon for it because not only I'm gonna get the main unit, but I'm also gonna be getting the other featured units. That's how banners should be. But for the last couple of Blazing festivals, that's not how it worked, or Blazing Bash for that matter. Just come back with the fucking features, please, just please. Okay, so since if we take a look at Final Valley Naruto and Sasuke's banner, there were like all Naruto's and all Sasuke's featured, right? And that was because there are a lot of Naruto and Sasuke's, but Hashirama, there's like 4 Hashiramas, and Madara, there's like 4 Madaras as well. So it's like, it wouldn't be that. So what I was hoping to be was go back on the traditional level of featured, right? So the Madara banner, the featured units I would hope for would be Heart Madara, because he's Madara. And then Final Valley Sasuke, it's the time for Final Valley Sasuke to come back. It's a celebration banner. It's the time for Final Valley Sasuke to come back. SO6P Madara and Rinnegan Sasuke. It all makes sense because Sasuke is technically a reincarnation of Madara. And I say there's no skill unit here because Madara himself is already confirmed to be a skill unit. So he would be filling the spot of the skill unit featured. And also let me show the Hashirama banner, and then I'm going to talk about how I thought about the steps. So for the Hashirama banner, the bravery unit would be SO6P Naruto, the body unit would be Hashirama himself, the heart unit would be Final Valley Naruto, and the skill unit would be this Naruto. There are no other Blazing festivals Hashirama, that's why I couldn't. The other Hashiramas we have are Blazing Bash and the Samurai, so I couldn't put another Hashirama. It had to be 3 Narutos because it makes sense. It's his reincarnation. Of course, I could put anyone. It could be like SO6P Obito because it technically would make sense to be SO6P Obito instead of Naruto because it's from the same arc. But still, I should go back to this frame here. What I was thinking about the banner is I need to think in a way that a company would make money and the players would be satisfied. So what I was thinking on a banner is just please go back on the features, get back step ups, and remove the guaranteed, but in a way that is not cunt, you know? Base rate 1%, and then the step ups will increase rates and give discounts. So in my perfect banner, that would be 7 steps, because I think 9 is too much. 9 steps is too much. There would be 7 steps. The first step would be a base buff, a free first step. Free first step. And then the second one would be a normal step, 50. Third step would be, again, but would be 40 for 2 times rate up. And then the fourth step would be a normal price, but would guarantee you a ticket. That would get the ticket would summon on a banner with every single Blazing Festival unit. It would guarantee a random Blazing Festival unit, any Blazing Festival unit. And you may think, wow, that's kind of too much, right? But in Dragon Ball Legends, if I can actually, so this is Dragon Ball Legends Black Friday banner. So what they did was the first step would be 100 cost. 1,000 is like 50 pearls, okay? So that's the baseline. It would be, you would do like a single and you would get 3 units. The second one would be like 3 singles, you get 5, and the third one would be 7 singles, you get 10, and you get a guaranteed sparking ticket with every single sparking, which would be like a 6-star, in the banner, and including the featured ones for 20% rate each. And you know what this made? You know what this type of made? It was the most amount of money Legends ever made, was on this banner. You know why? Because the banner was so worth it. Was so worth it. Look at how good this is. And then there's two of these. Oh, actually, is the fourth step that guarantees the ticket. I'm sorry. And there's two of these tickets. And I remember when I summoned for it, I did 3 full step ups. And on these tickets, I got Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the Majin Vegeta, which are the 2 feature. The Goku Black I got from a regular step. And it made them so much money. And then we have this one as well. I didn't actually summon on this, I wasn't playing around. But a similar banner. I think it's the same banner, right? Wait. Yeah, I think it's the same banner. Yeah, they also had this one, which also, in like, Hercule, right? Hercule, it's cool, but he's not the most exciting character. And they made a lot of money because of the step-ups that it doesn't guarantee, but it's such a high chance of pulling that it's so good. You don't actually have like rates up on the steps, the tickets count as kind of a rate up. So it would be kind of a similar one. The first step would be free, the second step would be normal, but for maybe a discount or maybe like an increased rate. Third step will get you a ticket. I mentioned that every single Blazing Festival will be there. Excluding the old ones, like the Blazing Festival Heart Itachi, for instance, like that's just trash. And it's like, okay, this would give a lot of stuff, but it's a celebration banner. It's their chance to actually make money, right? It's their chance to actually come back with the game and make money. That's not a bad idea. And then the fourth step would be either free or very discounted. The fifth step would be like a rate up for 6%. The sixth step would be free or discounted. And then the seventh step would guarantee another ticket and also have a 9% rate. And I say 9%, that seems a lot. But at the same time, look at these tickets, like a 20% rate. It had a 20% rate for each. So it would be 60% chance of pulling at least one of them. It's not too much. And I say this banner because it's probably the best banner I ever summoned on. This was such a good banner. And every single Sparking was in it. Like, if you don't play Dragon Ball Legends, normally the only Sparkings that are on banners are the ones that are featured, right? But in this banner, every single Sparking was in it. But of course, the main ones had better rates. So if they could like make every single Blazing Festival in the banner, like have some features that are also in it. Because if you don't recall, the last Blazing Festivals didn't have like the other Blazing Festivals that weren't technically featured. If you take a look at like the other bands like Shisui banner, the only Blazing Festivals in the banner were the ones that would be guaranteed in like the third step. You could pull them from regular steps as well, but the other ones that aren't in that list, you cannot pull at all. So if you wanted like Heart Kakashi and he's not there, you couldn't pull him. So that would be something that would be cool to come back. Honestly, I know they weren't making much money from the old banners, but like, seriously, are they making money from the new ones? No one's buying pearls. The only reason why people are buying pearls right now, I see a lot of people are buying on discounted shops because there is a hype banner, and if they fuck this up again, there's not gonna be any more hype. And then I'm moving on to Dokkan. That's simple. That's simple. Dokkan and Legends are such like, look at this shit. They knew what they were doing. They just knew what they were doing. The most recent banners like Broly don't have this, and they're not making as much money. You can look at their stats and how much money they are making, and they made way more money with this banner that has old characters than the new movie Broly. Let them sink in. This step up made more money than the new character just came out in Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, that's that's the power of good step ups and not guaranteeing them. And although a lot of people like the guaranteed step, if you're a new player, guarantees of course are going to be amazing, but like it's not good for the game. It's not good for the game. And like you think, oh, if it's good for the players, it's good for... No, it's not good for the game. The Blazing was not making money because they had extremely good, like too good step-ups. They were too good. They had to remove the guaranteed. They fucked up. Like it's either. You either remove the guaranteed or you remove the step-up. They removed both. The Naruto and Sasuke banner Final Valley. They fucked up. It was inexcusable. They fucked up. Because people were so used to the guaranteed and step up, when they just simply removed both, was like, wow, you're fucking kidding me? and lower the rates, of course. I just really cross my fingers that these are not the same thing as Final Fight Naruto and Sasuke. I really like Final Fight Naruto and Sasuke, but like Final Fight Sasuke has not come out back since the anniversary, and Naruto came back once. I don't want this to be the same thing for these. I know my banner that I just suggested is not gonna come. It's not gonna be reality. I know it's too good to be true. But I just... Gree! Please! Gree! Don't fuck this up. Bandai has nothing to do with this. I know Gree is the shady company that they are. If you don't know, Gree owns Naruto Blazing, as the developers. And the Naruto Shinobi collection. If you don't know, like the birthday Madara banner in Shinobi collection had a 0.4% rate. Gree is terrible with they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and because of that, both Blazing and Shinobi collections have terrible rates and make no money. Just do this. Copy Dragon Ball Legends. The same thing. You can copy the same thing. I wouldn't mind. Just do something. Angry rant over. Oh yeah, that was a good video.